What if I told you that one of the most iconic cars in automotive history was still stealing hearts in 1973, despite being on the road for decades? Welcome back to Will Wise Joe, where we dive deep into the cars that shaped our roads and our culture. Today, we're talking about the 1973 Volkswagen Beetle, a car that might look small and simple, but carries a legacy bigger than life itself. By 1973, the Beetle was no stranger to fame. It had already become the best-selling car in the world, surpassing even the legendary Ford Model T. And yet, Volkswagen wasn't done refining it. The 1973 model year brought in some subtle but important changes that made it stand out from the Beetles that came before. While the overall rounded design remained instantly recognizable, the big update came with safety and practicality. This was the year Volkswagen introduced energy-absorbing bumpers to meet new U.S. safety regulations. They were mounted on shock absorbers, a feature that allowed them to handle low-speed impacts without serious damage, something drivers really appreciated in crowded city streets. Under the hood, the 1973 Beetle carried the classic air-cooled flat-four engine. It wasn't built for speed, but reliability was its strong suit. With around 46 horsepower, this little car could still cruise happily on highways, though it was never meant to win drag races. The charm of the Beetle was always its personality, not its performance. It was the kind of car that just worked, day after day, and it earned a reputation for being nearly indestructible if cared for properly. Inside, the Beetle kept things simple but functional. The 1973 model came with improved heating and ventilation systems, something earlier Beetle owners had always complained about. The seats were more comfortable, and Volkswagen was slowly modernizing the interior while keeping that classic no-frills feel. Every detail reminded you this was a car designed with practicality in mind, not luxury. But what really made the Beetle so special in 1973 wasn't just the technical updates. It was the culture surrounding it. This was a car loved by students, families, and free-spirited adventurers alike. It was affordable, dependable, and quirky, which made it more than just transportation, it was a statement. The Beetle said you didn't need to drive a flashy sports car or a giant gas guzzler to stand out. Your personality could shine through in something small, simple, and unmistakably cool. Even today, the 1973 Volkswagen Beetle remains a classic collectible. Whether you see one perfectly restored or with its original paint faded by time, it still sparks smiles and nostalgia wherever it goes. It's more than a car, it's a piece of history rolling on four wheels. This is Will Wise Joe, and if you love cars with stories that never die, make sure to stick around, because the Beetle is just one of many legends we'll explore together.